So if you wish benefit to yourself, then generate bodhichitta. If you wish to benefit sentient being, and you wish to benefit others, generate bodhichitta. Tembe sishu the ramedona chanju center is a medona chanju. Tembe sishu to chansamji. Kazure. Tembe sishu to chansamji. If you want to serve the teaching Buddha, general bodhichitta. Dalamdona chanju center. If you wish the this could have 2 meanings. Path to happiness. Path to the happiness. If you wish, then general bodhichitta. So, of course, if you general bodhichitta, then it's a path that you follow. Path that you follow is a path to enlightenment. If you generate bodhichitta, the peerless happiness, not only blissful state of peace from samsara, the liberation from samsara. Not only that, the peerless happiness. If you generate bodhichitta, so if you generate bodhichitta, then everything is every single action of bodhisattva mind is dedicated for sentient being, but that is every single sentient being of hell beings, every single hunger ghost, every single animals, every single ant, every single tiniest fly, every single human being, every single sura, asura. So even they are numberless in Israel, but every single. So, so you see, your action, body, spirit, mind, were done with bodhicitta. As a benefit to every single sentient being, say, to achieve enlightenment. The happiness while they're in samsara, and then even happiness after they're free from samsara, and especially happiness enlightenment. So then, not only that, even when you're traveling, if you want a successful journey, successful path, successful journey. So, I think it can also, it means if you generate bodhicitta, if you practice a good heart, you see, if you have that quality, then even the traveling, even journey, wherever you go, then there's so much peace, happiness to you and to others. Oh, everything becomes successful. So that you see. So then now here, if you wish benefit to you, generate bodhicitta. If you wish to benefit others, generate bodhicitta. So here, the one short one here. So, okay, like this. So now, I'm just using the director. When you become director, you see, what you should know, should expect is what you should expect is that I am the servant of all sentient beings, servant of the sentient beings at the center of the sentient beings. Of course, then sentient beings are coming to the center. Who are at the center? I'm servant. Oh, that's very important attitude. Think serve. Yeah, that's what you see. If you become king of the country, or world, or country, that's the right attitude. To think you're the servant. Serve them, to serve the sentient beings, to serve the most precious, most dear, most kind, wishful sentient beings. Then the happiness comes. Wow, then your life is so much happiness every day. So every minute, every day, every hour, every minute, every second, you have happiness. No matter how the work is hard, so difficult, so many problems, so hard. Oh, then you see, then greater purification for your mind, greater purification. Other the happiness, so much happiness. So yeah, I'm the servant to give happiness to all sentient beings after enlightenment. You see, happiness. Then all the sentient beings at the center. Sentient beings center. Or you see, or you can say, Guru's pulse. That's some students. You see, or your Guru's pulse. They're all a student. Your Guru's student. So Guru's pulse and the servant to serve all the Guru's pulse. Then that's a way to achieve enlightenment. To be free from samsara yourself, to achieve enlightenment for sentient. If you think that, even you think of serving sentient beings, even the first one, then the second one, serving the Guru's force. I'm the servant. Don't think I'm the controller. I'm the one that has power. Smash, destroy, kill others. No. Okay, the director. So when your director says, the attitude should be like this. I'm the servant. You see, there's the attitude of bodhisattva. Bodhisattva, you see, servant. Serve the sentient being. Sentient being put up. You see, this proper attitude. So that, and then then you feel great happiness. So being director, you have an incredible opportunity to serve sentient beings. So system sentient beings and sentient beings at the center, and the Guru's force. You have an incredible opportunity to bring happiness. Serve. All the wishes, whatever the wishes, you have so much opportunity to serve, to fulfill the wishes. Then from that, even by fulfilling wishes of one animal, one human being, fulfilling wishes, one time able to fulfill the wishes, then so much of your life, your wishes get fulfilled. And then next life, many 100,000, all your wishes can succeed. All the other sentient beings, and even animals, other people will help you all the time. For so many 100,000, they will help you, whatever you wish. And all your wishes can succeed. It will cause success. Even if able to fulfill one person's wishes, one sentient being, one animal is wishes, so you result many hundreds of lifetimes, your wishes so easily fulfilled without much effort. You think without effort, you think it just happens. You just get it. It just happens. Oh, like that, you see. Without any effort, just think, then it happens. Oh, so for you, big surprise. You wonder why this big surprise. What's like that? It's a result of you fulfill the wishes of others, even once and then one time. So now here being director, wow, so much incredible opportunity to cause happiness to others, fulfill the wishes. So you see, even you are unable to fulfill the wishes of every sentient being. I mean, the common center, but there's many people, animals, many people, you are able to fulfill their wishes. Even there's some cannot fulfill the wishes, but you see, even Buddha's time, even Buddha enlightened eons ago, but you see there were Hindu founders. They always criticized Buddha. Buddha drink milk, and so not Buddha drink all the milk. So they complained that the baby cave don't get milk, but the Buddha drink milk. So they tried to criticize Buddha. Even Buddha's time. Besides, even many Tibetan people, they criticize his own as especially Toja and that. So of course, you don't have to kind of feel small, depressed. I cannot fulfill this. This person wants this. I cannot do this. Blah, 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 blah. And you feel so small. I can't do this. I can't do that. You don't do that. So even many Tibetan people criticize his honesty because of Toja. Then even Buddha's time, to the Hindus, they criticize his own soul. I mean, Buddha. So you see, so kind of that. Reality, of course, every sentient being Buddha brings to enlightenment, including us. So that's now next one. So next one. So when you know you are director, you must expect I'm the one who receives all the criticism. I'm the one who receives all the criticism from the people. I mean, dogs cannot complain, but dogs, cats. I'm the one who receives all the criticism from people. Must know that, must think that, must write down that in your book. So expect, so you feel better. So because you expect, so anybody criticizes, you feel it's expected. So you don't bother. It doesn't bother you. If you don't expect, if you expect, everybody says yes. Nobody to not stop criticizing. Then more and more people criticize you. Then you be so depressed, angry. Everything comes out. All the garbage in the mind, everything comes out like that. They expose out, displays out. Garbage. So I'm the one who receives all the complaints from people. So you must have that recognition. That means that you must have that recognition. Accept accept. Oh, then people get that, don't bother. See, that it doesn't affect emotionally. That's one thing. That's my advice. Okay, now, if you have bodhichitta realization, of course, every single what you act with the body, what you act with the speech, what you act with mind, every single movement, every single thing, purely dedicated. Only for numberless helping, numberless sangha, numberless anima, numberless female, numberless spirit, numberless asura, numberless. Done for everybody. There's nobody left out. No human being, not even tiny insect left out. It's dedicated to everybody, naturally done. Every single action is done for, even if you recite Om Mani Padme one time, it's for everybody. Every single sentient being, including those most suffering in the hell, everywhere, wherever it's in the ground, in the sky, but so done for, dedicated for everybody. You see, you have bodhichitta realization. But since we don't have that, like myself, many of us, we don't have, I'm not saying we all don't have, I'm not saying that, but many of us, we don't have, like myself. So you see that the book, the Bodhisattva attitude, what is it called? What?
The book is called Bodhisattva Attitude, and the practice is called bodhichitta mindfulness.
So that we see, for example, so it's related with the action, what you're doing, then related with the bodhicitta, dedicated for something. When you, for example, when you come in the temple or when you come to the room or something, you see, you bring us in them through enlightenment or through liberation, like that, you see. Then you go out, then free the sentient from the samsara or things like that. When you come out, when you sit, then when you sit, then you go to enlighten the sentient beings. Like that, you see, when you get out and free them from the samsara, lower them, so things like that. So it depends. Even you put off shoes, and you think that you remove the three persons' mind. You can think that, you know. Of not only yourself, the sentient beings. So I have dedicated everything like that, because when you wash yeah. That's right. When you wash truth, and then washing the sentient beings delusion. Then when you watch with the truth past, and then you see, think as a whole lamrim, the truth brush, and then the truth past, the part, because it removes the subtle obscuration. So, you can think that later that not only yourself, the sentient beings, obscuration, then there's when we apply to the past, then the essence of the past, then subtle obscuration of sentient beings. So, so like that, yeah, then possibly with washing with water, purify the sentient beings delusion, then with the soaps, then purify the sentient beings of the subtle obscuration, like that, for example. So this is very good, since we don't have realization bodhichitta, so then as much as possible to dedicate for sentient being. This is very good. If you can do normal life, of course, very good. Then special retreat and whatever retreat you're doing, but these are basis. If you can apply this basic cultural practice. As I mentioned, how to maintain 3 ways of emptiness. Then the bodhichitta also very good to this. Then now, I mentioned the director. I can mention here story of LMB, the director before, not now, but before. She was, of course, I have very good connection with her. Yeah, that's okay, very good connection. Of course, but you see, people have so much. People come to LMB. People, whenever she speaks, can look like with anger. Talk with anger, the rude words to people. Rude words to people. So many people get upset. So many people coming to the center get upset. So then. Because so long I hear this news, so then I have to send her how to speak to people. How to speak the written, sent to her. So, yeah, I did that, but I don't know the progression. I didn't hear. So now she's doing all the work only with the stupa. They build a stupa. Maybe not completely finished, probably now about to finish. So, no, director or somebody else now. So, you see, Buddha said, sentient 作用温度中，全能生解切不的是 all the phenomena. I did mention to you before. All the phenomena are created by the mind. That's the basic. That's the first thing to know. Everything came from mind. As Abhidhamma Goja said, whole world came from karma, came from mind. 전화 생계 제바데 생리 조시 운도죠. 생리 조시 운도죠. Mind is principle and goes preliminary. So means before the action of bodhisattva mind. Sin to shung to do. Kalde samsang tonani mission chana midela. There was the down there. Louis the dimensions example. If by carrying good heart, if you speak a person with that, then from that result happiness arises. The word is down with them. An example, where the body goes, shadow follows. All of them is the example. So if then the quotation, a similar quotation, if generally better example, generally better heart, then you speak it, then follow, then rises suffering. Language is collagen. The ox pulls the how say cart. Ox pulls the cart. That's very heavy. Iron bars on that, so heavy. So people hit on the ox until they can move, and it's so hot and like that, and cold water. Languages, collision. So that is the basis. That is the basis. So, you see, so if you smile, you only look at people, if you look at with a peaceful face, happy face, or peaceful face, smile. That gives happiness to others. Other sentiments. You see, when they smile at you, when they look at you and they smile, how much it makes your mind so happy. When somebody smiles. When somebody look at you, like that. I mean, not like but dark face. Like that. So you say, what the effect to your mind? Is somebody, what effect you get? Very clear. So, you see, brings happiness to others. Right now. So it depends on how you act with the body, even expression in your face. How you say polite, respectful word, polite. And then happy mind, sincere mind, compassionate mind, loving kindness. Then of course holy beings are devotional mind. But here, normal people and compassionate mind, loving kindness, cherishing mind. So they get a lot of happiness from you, so much enjoyment from you. You see? So explain bodhisattva, you look at the other people, you smile. Incredible. In the next life you receive a handsome body. I don't know, what a beautiful body. Beautiful body. You could come up for that. Beautiful body. And the bodhisattva mentioned. Beautiful body next life. Handsome. You could come all you in samsara. Like that. So then I finished this. So getting late. Always should have thought. I'm responsible. I have a responsibility of happiness of all sentient beings. So that means people, animal, whatever is there at the center. I'm responsible. All their happiness to me. Or fulfilled. Always should feel that. So when you come, go out, meet people, doesn't have to only many people. No, anyone, 1, 2, 3, anyone, in and out. You see. Not smile at them for your happiness, no. You see, so they will smile so that I can get happiness. No, that's wrong. Wrong motivation. So, you see, at the beginning you thought, I'm here to serve others. I'm serving to serve pray where the Buddha Dharma Sangha comes from, the whom I take refuge. The sentient beings, where Buddha comes, Dharma Sangha comes, but the kindness of the sentient beings. All the sentient beings, most precious, most kind, most dear, most. Oh, I'm here to serve them. It's unbelievable, that's most important in your life. Most important in your life. That's the purpose of your life. That's the purpose of your life. So, so when you speak to people, when you smile people, when you speak to people with the action body spirit mind, you do it for the happiness of others. Not for the self-cherishing thought, happiness, my happiness, no. You do it for them, for their happiness. Your goal is their happiness. Oh, so you see, when you smile, when you talk, you see, for their happiness. You think that I am their happiness. Self-cherishing thought, my happiness. Political people, my happiness. You understand? Oh, then you do all kinds of things to my happiness. You see, that political people. So, bodhisattva. So, whenever you go in the room, Rinpoche always talks, while I'm doing prostration, Rinpoche always talks weather and the things, all the time to make the kind of happiness for the sentient being. So talk for their happiness, smile for their happiness. So support is for their happiness. So aim for others, not yours. Oh, totally, see. Other ones are political, negative. There is not Dharma political, negative political. So, see, non-virtue, so self-cherishing thought. So you see, I'm generally all for everybody, but they say I'm trying to get some direct role. So that's the attitude. What you should do. But this is advice to everybody. It was exactly not. It was just normal life, and this is what you should do if you want happiness. if you care about other people to have happiness, to receive happiness from you, that's what you should do. So you see, sorry, it depends on how you, their happiness, it depends on how you, happy with a smiling face, so with speech polite, respectful, polite, for anybody, polite. Then taught sincere mind, compassion, love and kindness, so that cherishing, all that. Like this, that's the essence of how you serve others, how you bring happiness to others. Even there's nothing to give to you, but just the way you live your life, it's just so this way everybody will see you, even the animals, everybody will be happy with you. So like that. Will listen to you, and anybody want to help you. Even without need to ask help, they will help you. Anyway, all that you need to practice this one. It's very important, especially we have been talking so many years. Centers, how to make people to come to the center. But we talked so many years ago, we talked all day long, but there's nothing. At the end, nothing. Talk. At the end, nothing. So we spend so much time like this. Now, this is what everybody should practice this. If you want all the living beings happy, you see, so much depends on you, how you act, how to show your face, how you act with the body, how you act with speech, how you mind. So, you see, last night at Su, I want to go to I was talking the depending on you, body, spirit, mind. Harm or other people get harm or help depending on how you do act in the body, spirit. And the whole world is living. You see, due to effect of body, spirit, mind, then whole world is so much suffer. And then you see, then some of the people get happiness. You see, like the whole world is like that. Depend on how you act them, how they act you. You see, if you act positive way, doesn't matter how others they do it, but you do positive way. Even the others they negative to you, that doesn't matter. That's very good for your practice, for your patience, for your compassion, for your enlightenment. So, but you see, from you positive. You give. Even there's nothing material to give, or no ice cream to give, or nothing. You give so much happiness to people. You're just walking around. You see, just seeing people, you give so much happiness to the animal, people, all like that. Okay, I think that's it. Thank you. I finished. So, okay, so late. Yeah.